is written by Jory John and Pete Oswald. And this is a funny story. I chose to read it this week because an egg, and I know that Sunday was Easter. So we're going to be reading this one today. And this one has a really good message, so that's why I picked this one to read. And some of you might have already heard it already because I sent out a link for you guys to watch it on YouTube. So that's okay. If you know it, then you're an expert already. So we're just going to read it again for you. All right? So here we go. The Good Egg. Good egg. A little food. The Good Egg. Oh, hello. I was just rescuing this cat. Know why? Because I'm a good egg. I'm a very good egg. It's true. I do all kinds of good things. I'll carry your groceries. I'll water your plants. I'll change your tires. I'll paint your house. If you need any help whatsoever, I'm your egg. Ooh, doesn't look like such a good paint job, but that's okay. I've always been a good egg. I've been this way from the start, even in my earliest days. Look, when he was just hatched by the chickens. Back at the store. So he was even a good egg when he was at the store. There were a dozen of us living together under one recycled roof. So 12 of them all living in the egg carton at the store. There was Meg and Peg and Greg and Clegg and Shell and Shelly and Sheldon and Shelby and Egbert and Frank and the other Frank. The other 11 eggs weren't on their best behavior. They weren't exactly good. They ignored their bedtime. They only ate sugary cereal. They threw tantrums. They cried for no reason. They broke their stuff on purpose. I'd get in big trouble if I broke my computer. Meanwhile, I tried to take charge. I tried to fix their bad behavior. I tried to keep the peace because I was a good egg. So look, he's trying to clean up their mess, and they just keep making more of a mess. A very good egg. Nobody seemed to care, though. Got a plunger on his head. Every night I was exhausted. My heart felt scrambled. Sometimes my heart can feel scrambled too. Then, one fateful morning, I noticed some cracks in my shell. Yikes! Look, somebody even wrote a sign for his back that says, "Kick me." The cracks were everywhere. Oh no. So I guess the cracks means that maybe he's not taking good care of himself. Sometimes that happens to us when we get stressed, when there's lots of stuff going on and we don't know what to do. My doctor said it was from all the pressure I was putting on myself. The pressure of making sure everybody was as good as me. I was cracking up, literally. Something had to change. I had enough. I told Meg and Peg and Greg and Clegg and Shell and Shelly and Sheldon and Shelby and Egbert and Frank and the other Frank that I was leaving. Bye. They don't look too sad. I can't be the only good egg in a bad carton, I said. Blah, 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 they replied. That's not very kind. I left that night. Oh, it's so sad. Sometimes you have to get yourself out of a bad situation. I wandered from town to town. The hours became days. The days became weeks. I lost track of time. Even grew a beard. I was alone. He drew faces on all these rocks to pretend like he was back with his egg carton. Out there on the road, under the stars, I really tried to focus on myself and what I needed. So think in your brains, what do you think he needs? Looks like he chopped off his beard. That's a start. I took walks, I read books. I floated in the river. I wrote in my journal. Those sound fun. I found simple moments to be quiet. I breathed in. I breathed out. Like we practice at school. I even started painting. He's painting another egg. For once, I found time for me. He's at a little spa with some cucumbers on his eyes to relax. And guess what? Little by little, the cracks in my shell started to heal. My head no longer felt scrambled. Ding! Got a little Zen garden going. I started to feel like myself again. Look at, no more cracks. So, I've made a big decision. I'm returning to my old carton and my friends. Besides, I'm kind of lonely out here. So think in your brains, why do you think he returned to them? Think. This time, I know what to do. I'll try not to worry so much. I'll be good to my fellow eggs while also being good to myself. So look, he's teaching them how to relax. Here we go. Back to his carton. Welcome home. Everybody missed me, and I missed them too. Hello, Meg. Howdy, Peg. Hey, Greg. Greetings, Clegg. What's up, Shell? Aloha, Shelly. Heyo, Sheldon. Hi, Shelby. Good day, Egbert. What's happening, Frank? Howdy do, other Frank. They all missed him. Sure, every once in a while, somebody's still a little bit bad, but it's not like before. And here's what I realized. The other eggs aren't perfect, and I don't want to be either. I'm okay with that. Yep, the old carton is back together. We're a solid dozen again. It's good to be home. So he's still a good egg, And there's still some silly eggs in there, especially that one drawing on some underpants. But he learned to live with it, and he learned to take care of himself. The end. Okay, so before we get back online, what I thought we could do was go over this chart really quick. The good egg. Sorry if the words are kind of backwards. And so I want you guys to think in your brains before you unmute yourself. What was the problem of the story and the solution of the story? So what went wrong first, which is the problem, and then how did they solve the problem in the end? So we're going to put the solve problem right here in the end. Okay, so think about that in your brains, and then we'll unmute ourselves, okay?